We're joined by the head coach and general manager of the Green Bay Gamblers, Pat Mickish. This is Coach's Corner presented by Aurora, BayCare Sports Medicine. The Green Bay Gamblers split on the road this weekend in Bloomington, winning on Friday night 4-1 over the Thunder, and then falling on Saturday night. Let's start with that Friday night game. I thought, like we just discussed, I thought you guys capitalized on some turnovers, played well at times, and picked up a big win.
Yeah, I mean, we found a way to get that next goal, and we kind of built on it. And Bloomington, we didn't allow them to get the momentum going in their own building, which was good. And it was a nice game by our team as a whole. But it was nice to, kind of go out there and take the momentum away from them.
I feel like a broken record. I know we talk about this all the time, but a pretty evenly matched couple of teams.
Yeah, I think within our division, you're going to see so many one-goal games, tight games. So that's why it's important to get that next goal. Anytime you can start to build a lead on the road, you're going to force the other team to, play in an uncomfortable situation. So, we talk about trying to be that team that gets out in front and builds from there. And, you see how the momentum is great for us when we are that first goal team.
Was that the case on Saturday night? Because I thought you guys played well enough to win that game. You outshot Bloomington, just didn't get that first goal to really get it started.
Yeah, we had some chances early, and then they came out and we forced us into a turnover and then capitalized on it. And then from that point on, I thought we chased the game a little bit. I thought our chances were better early in the game. We had a couple posts, had those opportunities, and maybe sat back a little bit waiting for something to come to us rather than forcing them into their mistakes.
Bright spot this weekend, Jackson Charlesworth gets his first USHL goal. Talk a little bit about his development.
Yeah, Jackson's been really strong for us. I know there's a lot of schools talking to him right now, so I don't think it'll be long until he has his commitment. But he's a little bit of a do-all for us.
Mm-hmm.
We play him in every situation. He's very reliable. He's got a lot of junior experience already, having 2 years in the North American League. So, it's great to get that first one because he's had a bunch of opportunities.
Talk a little bit about, he's a local product and how hockey is growing here in Wisconsin.
Well, yeah, the Junior Gamblers, when we first moved here, he was part of the Junior Gambler organization. I got to watch him there, and then I saw him in high school hockey with Team Wisconsin, before he made the move to the North American League. So you can kind of see that development model, and, there's so many strong hockey players in our area, and they're developing in a million different places.
Makes recruiting a little bit easier when they're right here in your backyard.
Well, I think knowing their personality is so huge, and you get to know them a little bit more individually, and you know what type of player they are going to be, at the higher levels as far as what their character is all about, and that's probably the huge advantage we had with Jackson. David
Renek got both starts this past weekend. Definitely deserved, but talk a little bit about his progression as well.
I think both of our goalies have played extremely well for us. They give us a chance to win every night. That's all you ask for out of your goaltenders is, not to be losing you games, and they've both been so strong for us, and it's a nice situation to be able to play them. But he had two really strong games against Bloomington, only allowing one goal in the two games, so I was just comfortable going back with him again for that third game.
And one last question before we wrap it up here. What do you guys do on Thanksgiving? Because you had a game here in Youngstown, and then you had the Youngstown Phantoms were in town, and then you guys had to go to Bloomington. Did you guys get together as a team and at least have a Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah, we did. We had a nice breakfast, brunch kind of together after practice. We practiced at early in the morning on Thanksgiving, and then kind of had an earlier meal together as a group, and then the guys could kind of go their separate ways, and because a lot of the billet families still want to have the kids over, and we have a couple kids that were able to travel home as well. So it's the holidays are special, and they come quickly and go quickly. So it was nice that we were able to spend it together.
Well, we appreciate your time, Pat, and good luck this week.
All right, thank you.